Hi, everybody. I've got a secret for you. Come in closer. I gotta just don't tell anybody. It's we got we got FMA hockey for you tonight. That's the secret. We're underway. It's the Redcaps taking on the Albatross in the first one of two contests tonight. So off to start in this one from Shields Arena. Caps have it in their zone, try and clear, but they can't get it out to the point. Shot from deep rings off the side of the net, bounces away to the far wall, and the Redcaps head back out to center. Led by Gok on the near wing. He's pushed to the boards by Klukin. Gok all the way around, loses the handle behind the net. It's swept away by Paulson here. Up to center in the Redcaps' control. Star substitutes Tyler Leverington. Fires it in! Oh my... Redcaps recover and control and put a shot on net by Doctor. He scores! Whoa, Ethan Doctor right out of the gate. Tallies one early here for Redcaps. That one's going to come at 14-11 here in period number one. And the official has a smile and a grin on his face. It appears to be a grin and not a grimace. I grimaced a bit up here, but I don't know. At any rate, 14-11, time of the goal in the first period. A first period that is brought to you by Fargo Nerd Night. First period brought to you by Fargo Nerd Night. It's like a TED Talk with beer. 3 speakers present whatever they nerd out about while the audience drinks along. Check them out on March 21st at 7 p.m. in the cellar below the Front Street Tap Room or at fargo.nerdnight, that's NITE.com. Be there or be square. So first goal of the game going to the Redcaps. A deflection ends up way into the safety netting, and we get a face-off here in the Redcaps zone. 13:37 still showing on the clock here, period number one. Face-off is away. It's to the far wall, and out of the point for Klukin. D to D, Ostapina. He puts one on, tipped out front. Oh, but it's wide. Rude had a little bit of a deflection on it towards the net. Out front again, Brandvold shot but saved Murak. And that keeps his team to within one. Looks like Redcaps will opt for a full line change here. Just the forwards for the Albatross. So fresh skaters mostly for both sides here. 13:24 still to go, period number one. Face-up is away. It bounces into the far end boards. Now around the corner. Leverington heads up ice. Moves it to the near wing, but backside pass is turned back the other way for the Albatross. Hodgestek to center, stolen away to Ostapina. Lays it out up front for Lee. Lee now out of the corner, plays it down low. Towards the net, it's off the side of the cage. Now up front and back to center, led by Doctor, the recent goal scorer for the Redcaps. Puck swept off his stick by Klukin, now below the goal line. Klukin again pokes it away out of the corner here. Freed up, but it ends up on the Albatross's tape. And they head back up ice, 12:42, period number one. Klukin in, he tries to get a shot away, but he's wrapped up with Leverington. Puck taken back the other direction by the Redcaps. Brandvold here. Back to Joey Brissonette. Weaves his way along the far boards, poked off his stick by Hodgestek, put towards the net, high and over off the glass. Out of the point, Klukin, a shot there off a skate boot right out front for Giroy, but it's whacked away by the Redcaps, now to the near boards. Rolling through, Murak dives on that one for a whistle. So face-off coming up now to his right. 12:04 still to go here, period number one. Official set, both teams ready. Puck tipped ahead. Penny has it now through center. Jason Penny weaving, trying to protect the puck. They'll get it in down low, hustling after it. Ostapina back for it. Swings it around on a backhand to Frazier on the near boards now. Albatross break out to center. An outlet pass for Brandvold. Brandvold back. He looks. He shoots off the post. Holy cow. He didn't have a lot to shoot at there, but there was some net. Now out of the corner, the Redcaps look to regroup. Headed up ice rink wide for Penny, but it's intercepted at center. Albatross back the other way. Brandvold will dump that in and go off for a change. It rattles around. Redcaps first to it. Outlet pass stolen away there by Brissonette. He'll shovel it in on another backhand and go off for a change himself. Murak from behind the net. Tees it up for Latari. Stolen away by Paulson. Oh, he almost had an empty netter, but it was swatted off his stick. Oh, an opportunity there for Paulson right on the back door. Paulson, another shot sticked away by Murak. Out of the corner now. Penny flings it up ice. Back to center. Ostapina collects. Pressured by Brandvold. He slings it towards the player bench. On net, a big stick down there by Murak. Keeps that out of the goal. Lettieri to the near boards. Now around the corner. Penny battling for it against Gresh. Gresh able to free it up. Paulson down low on a give and go, but it's swatted away by Bartholomew, number 20 for the Redcaps. Bartholomew heads up ice. Outlet pass rink wide for Severance. Moves up ice. Gets one towards the net. A little dump and chase here. Albatross first to it. Klukin moves it up to the blue line. Gok fights it back into the offensive zone for the Caps. Oh, an outlet pass at center for Brissonette, but he's, just a touch over the line, says the official. So a whistle and a face-off coming up here at center. 10:22 still to go, period number 1. The official set both teams are ready. Leverington tries to dump it in, but Gresh able to block it. A little D-to-D pass here, and it's back up for Doctor. Klukin shovels it on a backhander, back to center for the Albatross. Brandvold sets up here. Klukin ahead for Gresh. Tipped into the zone, back to get it is Leverington. Now right up front of the player bench, both teams battling for their 3 red jerseys, and Randy Gresh still able to poke it away. Good effort there by Gresh. He'll go off for a change. Fresh skaters out for the Albatross. 9:38 still to go, period 1. A shot from Doctor hard off the end boards. Now into the corner, Gok chases it down. Joey Brissonette able to free it up, push it up the boards for Brandvold. Hodgestek able to step in defensively. Towards the net here, Giroy trying to free it up, but Leverington levers it free. Around the boards now, Hodgestek with a look here. Up ice for Doctor, and he just can't catch it. Stretching back behind himself, and that'll go down for an icing call. So that's going to come at 9:07, and it'll give us a chance to tell you about Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Caps win the face-off, down around the boards, looking for Gok, but finally able to get to the center. Here's Gok racing, chips it ahead. Ostapina chasing him down. Gok first to it, though, out of the corner, tries to weave through a stick, and it's poked away all the way to the far boards. Giroy collects here for the Albatross. Rink wide for Brissonette. Pulls it out of his skates, moved ahead, but stolen away by Bartholomew. Tipped back towards the net by Lee. Out of the corner here, Lee tries to work it free. Both teams battling for it out of the near corner. Giroy comes away with it, tries to get it towards the net, but it's off a stick up into the safety netting for a whistle. Face-off coming here now out of the Redcap zone with 8:30 still to go in period number 1. The official set, both teams ready. Face-off is away. 1 to the boards, wrapped all the way around for McCormick. Ostapina from the point will dump it back in. Severance has it here. He looks for an outlet. He'll play it up off the glass, back to center. Dumped back in. Brandvold tries to free it up, but Lettieri gets it away and out of the point. Frazier walking in. Frazier a shot. He scores! There you have it. There's a tying goal. Frazier buries that one, no doubt about it. He intercepts it at the point, walks it towards the net, and top shelf he goes. So we're all tied up at 1 here with just over 8 minutes to go. 8:05 still in period number 1. Teams at center. Wow, golfed all the way into the corner by Bartholomew. Slung back around. Back to the point, off a skate. Paulson tries to get to it, but Bartholomew first to it. Off the near boards now, right in front of the player benches. Both teams trying to free it up. Brandvold coming away with it, working his way in towards the net. Brandvold to drive, he scores! Oh, back-to-back goals for the Albatross there. First one for Frazier, second one for Brandvold. Oh boy, and you'll love to see this. Wahlberg coming to the end of the high-five line to give praise to his teammates. You gotta, if you're a goalie, you gotta love it when your team's scoring goals. It sure makes your job easier. 7:40, the time of the goal, so face-off back at center. It'll be Chris Brissonette and Stock on the draw. Ahead for Doctor. Doctor weaving through. Doctor in. He shoots. He scores. Oh, the Redcaps waste no time tying this one back up. And that's 2 now for Doctor, and it's 2 goals aside. One comes at halfway through period number 1, 7:30, the time of the goal. Away, Gok slings it around the boards. Back to get it is Brissonette. Little chip up ahead. Father Chris Brissonette gets it back to center. Redcaps back through neutral ice. Brissonette working against Doctor. Doctor poking it into the corner, using his body position to protect the puck there. To the point, Hodgesek back for Doctor. A little give and go. Brissonette trying to free it up. Right out front, the shot, but gloved away by Wahlberg for a save. So face-off coming up now to his right. 7:02 still on the clock here. Period number 1. Puck dumped into the Redcap zone, chased down by Hodgesek. He'll pull it to his forehand. Oh no, it's swatted away by Rude. Right out front. Oh, and a goal there. Oh, Randy Gresh working hard on the front door. Scores that one, and holy cow. I don't know what LEDs are going to burn out first, the time ones or the goal ones. We've had a rapid succession. Doing a little bit of math here. I think it's been 4 goals in the last minute and a half. 2 minutes. I'm getting affirmations from the guys in the truck. They believe that to be accurate. Off the far boards, chipped ahead for Brandvold. Worked free though by the captain Severance. Off the blue line, into the offensive end. Brandvold here, across for Lee. Oh, and it's off a skate. Murrock scrambles diving on that one to keep that out of the net. Good defensive play there for the Redcaps. Face-off coming up now with 6:26 here, period number 1. Brandvold and Bartholomew on the draw. Bartholomew wins it back to the point. Lettieri and Brandvold tying up a bit there. Now to the point to shot Klukin, but it's blocked away into the corner. Lee has it, tries to get it across through midair, and Severance picks it up off the far wing. No, swatted away by G-Roy. G-Roy tips it down low. McCormick up the boards again. Back to the net. McCormick trying to free it up. Out front, Lee a shot. Oh, and it's off the post. Off the post and wide. McCormick now an outlet pass for Bartholomew. Tries to weave through Ostapina, but a good defensive play to break that up. Back of the center face-off dot. Ostapina has it now working in on a backhand right through the crease, but no one there to take advantage of a rebound or centering pass. Albatross work it to the net now below the goal line here. Redcaps look to set up. Lee still pressuring out of the corner. Severance has it. Played to the point though, but stolen by Ostapina. Shot on, blocked out front. Loose puck. Oh, and a shot wide of the net from Brissonette. Now around the boards. Penny hustles to center. Jason Penny into the offensive end. Watched by 3 different Albatross. Takes a shot, but it's blocked by Joey Brissonette. Penny buying time for the rest of his line to change. They do. Fresh 4 out for the Redcaps. Brissonette hustling in off the side. Shot, but a save by Murrock. Puck to the corner. Brissonette plays it around. all the way around. Stock here, first to it. They'll shovel it around the other way. That one will leak all the way to the point. Frazier and Doctor both hustling after it. It trickles over the blue line where Joey Bissonette has to collect it here. He'll play into the offensive end. Paulson fires up a shot, but tied up on the release a little bit, and it goes wide. Now Hodgesek out of the corner. Played it up to center. Here's Stock with Doctor. 2-on-2. Flicking it ahead for Doctor. Oh, he can't quite hang on with it. Ostapina time up on the back door. Stocky scores. Holy cow. What vision from Doctor to play that one out of the corner. And that's another goal for the Redcaps. That's now going to make it 3-a-side. All tied up at 3 with 4:23 still to go here in period number 1. Face-off is away. A little D-to-D pass here. Ostapina runs it down. Pressured by Gok. He gets it ahead for Brandvold. Doctor head up through center. Moves it off to the near wing. Over the blue line. Swatted away by the Albatross's Brandvold. Back to get it. Hodgesek. Taking a look. Far wing. Back to center for Doctor. Ooh, Klukin, a good defensive play there to break that one up. Now the Albatross back the other way. Paulson for Brandvold. Brandvold weaving all the way across. Ooh, nice saucer pass, but no friendly tape available. Stolen away by Bartholomew. He hustles into the offensive end. Shot on, but he's tied up by Bissonette. Loose out front, and on the save, Wahlberg. So face-off coming up now. All tied up at 3. 3:33 still to go in period number 1. Face-off is away to the point. Laturi, D-to-D, Severance. Severance winds and fires. A little wide of the net, but looking for a tip or deflection out front. Sometimes that traffic can really obscure the goaltender's vision. Joey Bissonette through center, weaving around. Joey Bissonette out front. He shoots. Oh, glove save by Murrock. Oh, what an effort there by the Redcaps netminder, keeping this one tied up at 3. Face-off is away towards the net. Chris Bissonette a shot, and another save by Murrock. So we'll do it again. Face-off coming up to the right of the Redcaps goaltender. Face-off is away. Won by the Caps. Moved up here for McCormick. Tying up with Rude at the blue line. Rude forces it towards the net. It rolls in. Holy cow. I don't know how he saw that with the tinted visor, but somehow he did. Rude scoring a goal, a late one here in period 1. That's going to put the Albatross up by 1. That goal comes at 3:05 in the first period. Both teams set on the draw here. It'll be Stock and Bissonette. Bissonette slams it ahead into the Redcap zone. Back to get it, Leverington. They'll play it on an angle around the boards. Hodgesek sets up here. Ahead for Doctor. Ethan Doctor into the zone. Stock driving the net. Doctor puts a shot on, but he's tied up with Ostapina. Back to the point. Leverington shoots, and it takes an angle right towards the net, but a big save there by Wahlberg. Puck headed back the other way. It's Rude again. He'll dump it in and go off for a change. Albatross swapping a couple forwards here. Redcaps recover. Leverington headed up ice, watched by Bissonette out of his own zone. Blocked away, gloved down by Lee into just a sea of red jerseys. Now back the other way. Stock flicks it ahead. Gloved down by Klukin. Calling for it at center is G. Roy. Swatted off his stick and turned the other way, Doctor. Into the offensive end now. Doctor working in. Puts a shot on off the mask, I think, of Wahlberg. It deflects into the corner. To the point now. Leverington working it down low. Doctor trying to look. He cycles low for Penny. Penny with the turn here. Right out front. Oh, it's off a skate. Heads back to the point. Leverington again. Puck bouncing, rolling. Gloved down by Ostapina. He'll play it off the boards. Albatross head back out with 1:45 still to go, period 1. Off a skate. It rolls into the corner. Lee plays it around. G-Roy tries to get to it. He's watched by Hodgestek. G-Roy shovels one towards the net, right through the crease. Penny first to recover it, though. He's got some time. He's got some space. He'll set up here. Leverington on the near wing. Goes all the way rink wide back to center. Geometrically, it doesn't work, and the Albatross will tip it back in. Penny out of the corner, setting up again. Penny fires off the near boards, looking for Stock. Stock may have been going off for a change and not ready for the pass. It'll roll all the way down for a non-icing, but a distance thing. There you have it, folks. 1 minute left in the period. Puck rattles around the boards. Penny hustling after it. Ostapina back defensively. Penny flushed into the corner. He spins away from pressure. Ostapino trying to work it free. Penny slings it around the boards. Bartholomew here driving the net. Puts a shot on through the crease. I'm not sure if it hit anyone, but it tipped in front. McCormick here now worked out of the zone. No, to the blue line. Finally tipped out by Frazier. 31 seconds left. Severance has it. He lasers one towards the official. Boy, that guy's had a rough night already. Now out of the corner. Penny on a turnover. A 3-on-2. Oh no, it's swatted away by Ostapino. A good defensive play there with 18 seconds left. It bounces away to the corner. Frazier tips it out back to center. 12 seconds left. Severance tries to set up here. In for Penny. He fires it in deep. It's off a skate and it'll rattle around in the corner for 5 seconds. All the way across. Frazier's going to hustle after, but that's going to do it for the first period. So far in this one, 7 goals, but 4 to the Albatross, 3 for the Redcaps. We got a whole second period coming up after this. Stay tuned. It's FMA Hockey. All right, people, this is it. This is period number 2. Albatross up by 1. They win the draw. Brissonette pokes it into the zone. On the far boards, Frazier tries to work it free. Redcaps recover, head back to center. Stock has it out of the corner. Drop pass for Gok. Gok puts a shot on glove down by Wahlberg, and we'll get a face-off come up here out of the Albatross zone. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to leave us some kind of what is it called? A comment or like the button and do those things. Already got a comment from #1 FMA hockey super fan Ron, who says, "What's the deal with the scoreboard? It's too small." Yeah, I've been tinkering around with it. I found ways to make it smaller. I can do that if that would be beneficial. But also, Ron, you can put on your glasses. Like get those bifocals out and zoom in, I guess. Redcaps control. They got some time to set up out of their own end here. Leverington with a look. He'll fire it off the scorer's table. Everybody's awake down there now. Paulson delays, spins, weaving towards the net, but he's watched by Hodgestek. Puck into the corner here. Both teams battling for it now out of the near boards. Doctor able to come away with it. Moving through center. Stock on his right. Doctor in, puts a shot on, but a good block by Brissonette out front, and that flies way up into the safety netting. So a whistle face off here now with 13:40 still to go, period number 2. Face-off is away. Albatross control. They hustle into the offensive end, led by Gresh out of the corner now. He spins away, gets it to Rude. Rude working against the handful of red jerseys there towards the net. It bounces through the crease. Ostapina has it now, played down low. Brandvold trying to free it up, working hard against Lettieri. Puck bounced around the corner. Penny collects now and heads up ice for the Redcaps. Tries to work his way through Klukin, but a good defensive play there breaks that up and turns it the other way for the Albatross. A shot by Gresh rattles off the inboards and all the way around. Both teams fighting for it here. Rude has it out of the corner. Watched by McCormick. He'll play it around for Brandvold. Brandvold to the point. Ostapina with time. He shoots. Tipped in front. Oh, but a big save. Murrock. Puck to the far boards from the point. Klukin gets one towards the net. A tip by Brandvold. Poked away by Penny here, but recovered again by Ostapina. A shot, but a blocker save by Brandvold. Oh, excuse me. Murrock, and another big pad save as he shuts down the wraparound attempt from Brandvold. Now out to center. Bartholome in. Floats one through the crease. Penny can't quite catch up to it, and it's slung back to center. No icing, says the official. Leverington hustling after it. He'll play it off the boards. Penny has to delay here. Heads up ice, shovels it in, and he'll go off for a change. Played around the boards. Worked up ice, tipped out of the zone. Doctor recovers here. They'll D-to-D pass, and Hodgestek again back into the offensive end for the Redcaps. G-Roy works it over the blue line. Redcaps have to regroup here, and they're just a touch too early. So we'll do it again from center. Face-off coming up with 11:40 still to go. Face-off is away. Leverington a shot. Save there, Wahlberg. Puck laying on the end red line. Hodgestek here. Works it down low. A little give and go, but it's too much give and not enough go, and it rolls back out to center. Dumped back in. Albatross control here. A little dancing over the blue line. It's finally worked into the zone by the Redcaps. Doctor out of the corner. Spins away from one defender. 4 teal jerseys on him. He works it through to Hodgestek. A shot on. Blocked by Ostapina. And then Stock there finishes on the back doorstep. He's had 2 goals like that so far. And that's going to make the... Wait, hang on. Holy cow, it's tied up at 4. 4 goals aside. This has been a close one all night long. The official said both teams ready at center. Paulson able to come away with it. Swatted down by Severance. He'll dump it in. Wahlberg puts a stick on it, plays it free for Ostapina. Ostapina around the boards. to the blue line. Not out, though. Now off the end boards. Ostapina again wraps around for Paulson. To center. Brandvold tries to free it up. He's watched by Severance off the near blue line, and they will get an offside call. So face-off coming from one of the neutral zone dots. 10:49 still to go in the period. Brandvold now for Frazier. Frazier's going to dump it in on a backhander. Lettieri recovers, works it up for Penny. Penny pokes it free. Jason Penny in all alone. He shoots. He scores! Jason Penny, what a goal there on a breakaway. The speed, effort, and to go crossbar down and give his team a 1-goal lead. What a great goal by Jason Penny. That one's going to come at 10:34 in period 2. Back to center. Penny regroups. Rink wide for Leverington. Pressured. He forces it back through center. Now up ice again. Back into the Redcaps zone. 10-12 still to go. Period number 2. Leverington racing around the net here. Rude swats at him, but he heads back to the offensive end. Right through the crease. A shot. It's on the back door. Wahlberg, big paddle. Oh, it's loose. No, he's got it. Oh, man, that one bounced free, but Wahlberg extends the paddle to keep that one out. And you can hear the stick taps on the ice. That's Murrock from the other end, the other netminder, showing his appreciation for the effort for his compatriot. What a play there by the Albatross, the goaltender. Save there, coming at 9:55, and faceoff coming up to his left. To the point, Lettieri plays it all the way around, stolen by Klukin. Klukin fires it, takes a weird angle off the boards, right on the stick of Brissonette, and the Albatross head back to center. Severance up the boards, another weird bounce, but Doctor able to recover it. Lettieri, rink wide, a little give and go for Doctor. He pulls it out of his skates back to center. Nice play there by Klukin to swat that one away. Redcaps would have been offside. They have to let it go and then eventually do tap it back in, only to be forced out again by the Albatross. Severance back to get it. He'll sling it down to the far boards. It hops over the stick of Gok and hops back to the right. Hits the official again. A third time I think that official's been hit tonight. I hope they're giving him hazard pay or whatever, because not only does he have to finish this game, but he's got a tough Secrets team that there's one guy on that team that has taken out an official or two at various times in the past. He'll remain nameless for the sake of anonymity and witness protection and all those things. Because I'm sure if he would probably be embarrassed to admit it or whatever. Oh, look at that! 8:38 left in the period. Redcaps up by 1, score of 5-4, and we got face-off coming up here in the Redcaps zone. Both teams off the draw, puck off the boards. A shot on and right into the glove of Murrock, so we'll do it again. 8:33 still to go, period number 2. To the point, Ostapina with some time, pressured by McCormick. Redcaps recover, headed off the far wing. Penny again racing into the corner. Klukin trying to free it up. Penny centers. Oh, and it's swatted away by an Albatross stick. Now to the point. Leverington a drive off a glove of Wahlberg below the goal line here. Penny tries to center. No one there, and Paulson will turn it up ice. Plays it across for Frazier, but a tip, and that one ends up into the bleachers. So Marcus will go to the box for a new puck. He selects one out of the cooler. Oh no, we got a different one from the bench. Never mind. False alarm. Frazier has it now into the offensive end. Back to center. Redcaps turn it the other direction. Ahead now. Penny with a shot. Tipped wide in front, worked free by McCormick. Played ahead. Spinning with it, Hodgestek all alone, he shoots. Oh, save Wahlberg right into the midsection. He gets the glove on that one for a whistle. So 7:36 still to go in period number 2. Tipped into the corner. Ostapina has it. He has it swatted off his stick. Brissonette plays it around for Gresh. Gresh tries to catch Ostapina on an outlet, but it's out of his reach. Severin's back. He'll play it to center. Glove down by Brissonette. Back to center now. Gach with speed, tangling up the blue line a bit, and the Redcaps have to regroup as it comes back to center. Both teams seesawing back and forth over the Albatross blue line. Played ahead, intercepted by Gach into the offensive zone. Swatted away by Brissonette, headed back up ice. Joey Brissonette off the near wing. He's got Gresh with him. Gresh from the slot. Oh, and it's stolen away by Doctor. Now to the far wing for Stock. Stock weaving through one stick, but not two. It's poked away there by the Albatross defense. Letaria's shot from the point. Puck loose out front. Oh, and no one can get a stick on it. Turning and firing. Big save there. Puck to the point now. Severin's. He takes a look. Firing. Glove down by Brissonette. The man with hands of steel to glove a puck out of midair. Dumps in the zone, and he'll go off for a change. Puck moved back to center. 6:06 still to go in the period. Brissonette off the near wing. Brandvold a shot. Blocker save. Murrock. Puck away to the corner. Brandvold has it. Played to the point for Lee. Lee now out front looking for Giroy. Klukin has to step in to poke it back deeper into the zone. Brandvold tries to center loose out front. Oh, a shot from Lee, and it ends up wide. Might have been tipped. Either way, Doctor recovers it, and he'll float it back to center. Brissonette gives way for Klukin. And Klukin will dump that right in. It takes a bounce right behind the net. Back to Giroy. Giroy swats it towards the goal, and it's gloved down by Murrock for a whistle. 5:27 still to go here, period number 2. Face-off is away. It's bounced off the near boards. Brandvold recovers with a drive and a glove save by Murrock. So a whistle coming up again, and we'll get another face-off to his left. 5:19 still to go in period number 2. Hodgestek recovers after the faceoff, spins away from pressure. He's got some time behind his own net. Gets to McCormick off the near wing. McCormick shovels it out of the zone, but Ostapina will control. Dumped right back in. Dumped right back the other way to be dumped right back the other way. Now back the other way into the offensive end. Rink wide for Penny from Bartholome. Out front, working it away is Ostapina. Tipped to center. Frazier has it. It's a 3-on-1. Paulson driving the net with Frazier. A shot, he scores! That's 2 now for Frazier. Holy cow. And we are tied up again at 5 in this one with 4:40 still to go, period number 2. What a good game we've seen in this one so far, nearing the end of period number 2.
Scoring number 28, Matt Frazier.
Back the other way now. Penny frees up a puck into the offensive end. Puts a shot on. Save Wahlberg. It bounces loose. Cleared away, though, by Ostapina. Good defensive play there by the Albatross. Now back to center. Leverington works it free. Ostapina gets to it. Albatross try and tip it back in. They do, but they do so just offside. So 4:14 still to go. Period number 2. We got another question out of the YouTube. Ooh, hang on. Face-off is away. D to D here for Severance. Off the boards. Rude has it. It's played around. Terry out of the corner. Oh, freed up though by Gresh. What a good play. Drives it. He scores. Rude has 2 goals tonight. That's breaks the tie again. It's now Albatross 6. Redcaps 5. That goal is going to come at 3:56 here in period number 2. All right, we got another question in the live stream chat from FMA superfan Ron, asking if it's congeniality awards being given out here. And as much as I wish I could say it was, I failed the swimsuit portion of the competition, so I'm just out of the running. I'm not even a consideration any longer. 3:45 still to go. Puck down low below the goal line. Brandvold tries to work it free. It rattles around. Doctor recovers. Doctor back to center into the offensive end now. Drop pass here. Back for Doctor. Skate to stick. He tries to go, but bounces over the net. Now Brandvold has it. Brandvold in. Brandvold all alone. Austin Brandvold can't settle a bouncing puck, and he pushes it wide. Oh, what an opportunity there for the Albatross. Brandvold diving, freeing up a puck. Back to Lee, then back to Brandvold, then back to G-Roy. Worked all the way around, and now Murak puts a glove on it for a whistle. So face off now out of the red cap end. 3:03 still to go in period number 2. Face-off is away. It bounces out of the corner. Played wide for Doctor. Doctor tries to work past Ostapina, but Ostapina able to slow him down and free up the puck in the process. Puck back into the zone. Brandvold works it free. Tries to center, but no one can get his shot away. All the sticks tied up out front. Bartholomew has it now into the offensive end. Watched closely by Ostapina. Put the shot on. Blocker saved by Wahlberg. Out of the point. Hodgestek pressured. He works it towards the net. Tipped by Bartholomew, but another save by Wahlberg. Now Brandvold slings it out and back to center. It takes a couple bounces. It takes a couple wobbles. Does it have enough? Does not have enough for icing. Hodgestek recovers. 2:10 still to go in the period. Hodgestek swings and misses. Strike 3, and you're going to send him back to the dugout after that. Off the far wing now, Penny racing in. It's the battle of the number 4s, Ostapina and Penny. Frazier frees it up, heads to the near wing for Paulson, but it's swatted off his stick. Played back to center. Bartholomew tipping it into the zone. Leverington stepping into support. Leverington a shot. Ooh, and it's well wide of the net. Out of the corner now. Worked down low. Bartholomew with some space. Leverington calling for it. Now out of the corner. 1:40 still to go in the period. Puck stolen away by Frazier. You got Paulson with him at center. Frazier into the offensive end. Matt Frazier a shot. He scores! 3 goals on the hat trick tonight for Frazier. And boy, oh boy, let me check the math, check the old score thing, the score machine, and that's now 7 for the Albatross, 5 for the Redcaps. So I think that's the first time we've had a 2-goal lead. There might have been a brief one, but there was so much gunslinging, goals traded back and forth in the first period that, holy cow. At any rate, back to center, a minute 30 left in the period. Gresh to a loose puck, played towards the net. Oh, there you hear the Matt Frazier fan section going wild after public address announcer John makes the call. Redcaps through center, back to Doctor. Doctor in, floats one hard and wide of the net. It rattles off the glass. Lettieri can't catch up to it. It's turned back the other way. Bissonnette pulls it out of the skates. Bissonnette into the zone. Klukin fires off the boards for Gresh. Bissonnette driving the net. Bissonnette up front, saved by Murrock. Puck loose. Gresh can't quite pull it out of the air. Severins works it to the blue line, and back to center come the Redcaps. Towards the net, a big save there by Wahlberg, and a sprawling Brandbold may have blocked a rebound opportunity there. Not exactly sure where it ended up, but now Ostapina with it on his tape heads to center with 26 seconds left. Ostapina weaving in. Ostapina shoots, he scores. Kyle Ostapina with just a nice move to split the D and work his way in. Only 20 seconds left, and that's going to give the Albatross a 3-goal lead going into period number 2. Boy, they've had the hot hand late here in the second period. But both of these teams have traded goals pretty well so far in this one. Something tells me the Redcaps aren't done yet. Hajistek has it. Put it up the boards. Penny now. Swatted off his tape by Klukin. Now back to center. Hajistek tries to fling it in, but he's disrupted by Bissonnette on a second effort. He'll get it all the way up into the stands, and there's the buzzer. So the end of period number 2 comes with a puck fired into the stands, and we've got a whole third period coming up after this. Stay tuned. It's FMA Hockey. All right, we're back. It's period number 3. Face-off won by the Redcaps. Bartholomew works his way in. Redcaps down by 3, but both teams shown a lot of life in this one. Shot rings off the end boards, now pushed around by Leverington below the goal line here. Bissonnette tries to free it up, loses an edge, but recovers the puck. It's worked off a different official. Boy, the guys in stripes are earning their pay here in this one. Puck around the boards. Bissonnette has it. Played over the blue line and out. It'll roll on end. It'll roll. It's still rolling. And Hajistek back to get it. Almost an icing, but too much pressure on it, says the officials, so icing waved off. Bissonnette here out of his own end. D for Klukin. Wide, looking for G-Roy, but that one's got a little too much on it, and that will be an icing. So 14:06, the time of the icing. And it gives us some time to tell you about Urban Toad Media. From business cards to billboards, headshots, commercial, and product photography, Urban Toad Media produces quality marketing materials that reflect the high standards of your business. Make a statement with professional graphic design and photography from Urban Toad Media. Visit urbantoadmedia.com. Face-off is away. Albatross have it through center. G-Roy in. G-Roy fires wide of the net. Bouncing off the boards, Lee to it. He'll sling it down low. Below the goal line here, G-Roy and Hodgestek. Stepping in to free it up is Stock. Now up the boards, Doctor. Ethan Doctor heads out of the zone, gets it up for Stock. G-Roy swats it away. Stock recovers, back for Doctor. Into the offensive end. Played all the way around the boards by Brandvold. Played all the way around the rink by Brandvold. And Gok has it. He fires it back the other way. Joey Brissonette now with some time. He'll go D to D for Kluken. Up for Paulson. Ooh. Oh, and he would have been into the offensive end with that on his tape for sure, but just misses his stick on the pass. So icing call, bringing the faceoff back to the Albatross zone. 13:07 still to go here, period number 3. Faceoff is away. Doc forces it free, turns back the other way. Frazier racing after it. Spinning away from pressure. Frazier with Paulson on the back door. Oh, and a pass not in the wheelhouse. Paulson tries to recover it with a skate, but he's unable to. Redcaps have it off the boards to the blue line, but not out. Good hold by Brissonette. Driving the net now, puts a shot on pad, saved by Murrock, and it's poked back to center. 12:41 still to go, period 3. Paulson recovers at center, and he'll sling it back into the offensive end. Brissonette has to hustle after that one to beat out Letary. Shovels a backhander on, gloved down by Murrock, but loose. Below the goal line here, Paulson trying to free it up, but he's working against 3 red jerseys out of the corner here. Gok plays it forward. It bounces back out to center where Ostapina recovers. Worked ahead for Paulson. A little give for Frazier. Frazier tries to poke it past Gok, but he can't quite make it work. Paulson holds the line, if only for a moment, as the puck trickles back to center. Now Paulson in over the offensive blue line. Trying to work it free from Bartholome, but it's poked into the corner. Now to the point, Ostapina puts a shot on, but it's off a skate, and it careens into the corner. Wrap around up front. Oh, with a shot, but blocked away, and into the near corner goes Bartholome. Now to the blue line, soccer-style keep by Kluken, and again, now finally out of the zone by McCormick. Back to center we go. Redcaps gain the center line, and they'll dump it in, take all 5 off for a change. Fresh skaters on the ice now. 11:26 still to go, period 3. Dumped in there by Ostapina. That one rattles around. Recovered by the Redcaps. Stocker heads back the other way. Gets it to the near wing for Stock. Stock tries to center, but a block there from Kluken breaks that up. Albatross back the other way. Brissonette tries to free it up. Hodgestek, and Brissonette will get a penalty for that. Interference to call? Yeah, that's the right one. So he grabbed him by the braziers and pulled him down from behind, and that's one of the, I'm not sure where it ranks on the list of things you can't do, but it's on the list of things you can't do. So he'll serve a minute 30 penalty. And, oh, excuse me, no, Hodgestek going to the box. Sorry, I had that backwards. I am red-teal colorblind. It's tough for traffic lights, you know, when you get to those red lights and then the teal lights. It's real problematic. Anyway, Albatross on the power play for the next minute 30, 10:56 still going to go in the game. Chance to maybe extend their lead here, or at least run some time off the clock, you would think. Redcaps, of course, looking to build some momentum, or maybe, dare I say, a shorthanded goal? I don't know. We'll see what comes up out of this. Puck played around the boards. Ostapina first to it. Floats it back down low. All the way around. Gresh has it. He gets it to the point for Kluken. Rude with some time. Rink wide for Gresh. And Gresh fighting for it. Doctor come away with it, though. And back to center. Ethan Doctor trying to work his way in. Watched by Ostapina. Puck rolls off his stick. 40 seconds left on the penalty. Kluken regroups here. He'll push it off the boards and around. A diving, sprawling stop, but Brandvold first to it. Brandvold delays. Oh, and a nice drop for Klukin, but it's just off the heel of his stick. Oh, what a job by Brandvold to sell the move. Now Doctor back the other way. He fires. Big save there by Wahlberg and Leverington. Looks like a collision there with Doctor. We'll see him get back up to his skates, it looks like, and you hear the stick taps from his teammates as he regains his feet. Boy, those, what do you call them? Those ones when you run into your teammate are always the worst. So good to see Leverington back to the bench under his own power. 17 seconds still left on the penalty. 9:44 still to go in the period. Ostapina now, after a face-off win. With some space, he'll skate it ahead. Now move for Brandvold into the offensive zone. Austin Brandvold tries to hang with it, but McCormick able to disrupt him a bit. Penalty over now, back to 5 aside. Out of the box comes Hodgestek, turned over though, and the Redcaps almost had Hodgestek on a break. Good sense by Bissonnette to hang back to break that up. Out of the corner, Hodgestek fires to center off the stick of Redcaps back into the offensive end. Here's Bartholomew. Out of the corner, he tries to center, but Bissonnette breaks it up. Now to the point. Lee has it here. He looks for someone in a teal jersey. Gets it to Hodgestek at center. A shot there from Hodgestek over the top of the net, then off the end glass. Back to get it again. Ostapina off the boards, looking for Bissonnette, but Hodgestek able to break that up. Now to the near wing, Penny, and it's off his stick and tips up and into the player bench. So all the way down the tunnel, in fact. Klukin to his feet to get it. Hustling down the tunnel. Still looking for it. How far did it roll? Okay, he fires it back to the official. The official makes a nice right-handed catch, and we're back to center. Fresh puck from the other official out of the cooler. Face-off is away. It rolls into the Riptide zone. Excuse me, Redcap zone. Doctor now into the offensive end. Looking for Stock on the back door. He's got 2 goals from that location tonight. Maybe hungry for a third one. Back to center now, and Bissonnette loses an edge. Puck works back for Stock, but it's out of his reach. Ostapina handles now. Ahead to Joey Bissonnette. He'll push that one in deep down low. Murrock to tee it up now. Off the far boards, Paulson to it, works it towards the net. A little tip half-heartedly by Bissonnette, gets it into the near corner. Frazier has it, under 8 minutes to go now, period 3. Puck wrapped around the boards. Joey Bissonnette, first to it there. Into the offensive end now. Joey Bissonnette trying to weave through a defender. He does, puts a shot on from a tough angle and a good pad save by Murrock. Puck out of the corner. Redcaps head back the other way. Pushed up the ice. Both teams banging away at it at the center red line. Finally it comes free to Doctor. Doctor puts one on net, but it's an easy paddle save for Wahlberg. He'll get a glove on that. A whistle and a face-off coming up now out of the Albatross end. Both teams set for the draw. It'll be Bartholomew and Brandvold. Brandvold wins it back to his defense. Tries to work it around the boards, but a good job by Penny to disrupt that. To the point, held in by Leverington. Tipped around the boards. Klukin has it here. He's got some time. He'll sling it to the point. It's held in, though. Shot on and gloved down by Wahlberg for a whistle. So face-off coming up again to his right. 6:50 still to go, period number 3. Face-off is away. Ooh, fanning on it. Oh, boy. Rude almost maybe would have had some space to work with if he'd come away with that one. Back the other way now. Puck bounces over Rude's tape, and Leverington back to get it from behind his own net. Tyler Leverington races back the other way, chugging along across the far boards, weaving back through center right at Brandbold, and Brandbold swats it away. It's tipped back in though. Back to center. Penny has it. Oh, it bounces off his tape. Dumped into the zone now by Gresh. Gresh collects from behind the net. He'll play it around the boards to the point. Klukin a shot wide of the net, looking for a tip or something out front. Redcaps recover, looking for Penny all the way at the blue line. An opportunity there, but Albatross is able to get a stick on it and slow it down. So that goes for an icing. Face-off coming back the other way. 6:03 still to go, period number 3. Albatross lead by 3. Face-off is away. It's worked around the boards. Penny gets to it here. Chips it out of the zone and ahead for Leverington. Leverington with Ostapina back. Leverington a shot. Blocker save. Wahlberg. Puck loose though. Penny trying to work it free. It's kicked away by Brandbold. Severns intercepts, but it's knocked back the other direction. And this will be a foot race. Hodgestek first to it, and that will be an icing. So the icing call takes us back to the Albatross zone. Face-off coming up here to the left of Devin Wahlberg. 5:38 still to go, period number 3. Face-off controlled by Doctor. He spins away from pressure, driving the net. Doctor weaving, trying to make some space. Gives for Hodgestek a shot. Big save, Wahlberg, and a puck kicks to the corner. Stock has it out of the corner here. Now Lee comes away with it, works his way back to center. Brissonette now into the offensive end. From the slot, puts a shot on a little bit wide and out of the corner now. Stock golfing it ahead for Severns. Stolen away by Doctor. Doctor weaving through a stick, but losing the handle on it out of the corner. Under 5 minutes to go, period 3. Puck loose on the back door. Giroy gets to it, and he'll play it out of harm's way. It looks like it's got enough on it, and it will go for an icing call. So that'll bring us back down to the Albatross end one more time. 4:48 still on the clock, period number 3. Ostapina controls off the draw, worked up the boards. Stock intercepts though. Pressured, he flings it around down below the goal line. Klukin finally gets a stick on it, sends it around. Tipped by Letary. He recovers at the center red line. Gives for Doctor. Over the offensive line, Ethan Doctor drop a shot, and that one just through the crease, but ends up off the corner boards. Oh, looking for a Doctor tip right out front, but it bounced over his stick. Now out of the corner, Hodgestek frees it up, centering. Oh, and no one can get a shot away. Now a puck rolls back out to center. Back to get it is McCormick. He'll sling it back the other way, and that'll be an icing the other direction. So both teams trading a couple icings here late in this one. 4:03 still to go here, period number 3. And if memory serves me, we have not seen a third period goal here in this one. Faceoff is away. Letary plays it around. Hodgestek catching up with it here. Looks for an outlet. Bounces it off the skate boot of Doctor. Recovered by Bartholomew into the far corner for Ostapina. Ostapina slipping away from pressure. Gets it across for Paulson. It's out of his reach. Brissonette will hustle after it. No icing, says the official. Penny collects and heads up ice. Through center, weaving. A good move there by Penny to get over the blue line. Now towards the net, driving. Oh, and it comes off his tape. Oh, a couple good moves there by Jason Penny. The tip out front from Bartholomew, but that one's just wide. Penny a shot off the side of the net. It bounces up into the glass. All the way around the boards now. A shot tied up, and it's into the skate boots of Joey Brissonette. He hustles back up ice. He's got Paulson with him. Bissonette for Paulson. Paulson a drive. Oh, and it's just wide. Just wide on the shot from Paulson. Frazier recovers out of the corner. Working in. Swatted away. And back to center we go. 2:56 still to play. Period number 3. Puck dumped in deep by the Albatross. A couple will go off for a change. Brambled out of the corner. Gresh stepping in. No one can handle it cleanly. It's loose out front. Finally works free to the far corner. Later on the boards, Brandvold collects. On the back door, Gresh, but the pass just passes through his stick. Now to center, Leverington with Penny. Works towards the corner. Good defensive play there by Bissonette. And I think the official got hit with another puck in the same location he got hit in. I mean, the same, not location, but the same part of the ice. Anyway, here's Bissonette in. Bissonette spinning, firing. Oh, and a good block there. Puck played off the boards. It takes a wild angle right back to Gach. He defends himself from his own clearing attempt and works it back free to Stock. Everyone into the offensive zone. Puck centered but tipped back the other way. Now back to center we go. 1:50 still left in period 3. That puck's dumped all the way in. The Albatross will change all 5 skaters. Redcaps back to center. Doctor freeing it up here over the offensive line. Doctor going down on a trip, and they're going to call a trip here on Sam Klukin. He shrugs his shoulders and says, I suppose, I'm real sorry, and I'll go to the box. I'm not great at reading lips, but I presume that's what he said. So that'll leave the Albatross shorthanded for the next minute 30. 1:33 still to go in the game. Face-off is away. Doctor to the point. D-to-D. Lettieri. Lettieri working it down low. Stock. Oh, and it rolls off his stick. Recovered by Bissonette. He'll play it around the official and off the boards. All the way down it goes. That'll run some time off the penalty. 1:15 remaining in the Redcaps power play. Severance from the far wing to the point now. Hodgestek spinning away from Bissonette. D-to-D, Lettieri. All the Redcaps in a group there in the corner. Finally a shot floated over the net. Towards the net, a big shot by Stock, but a nice save, Wahlberg. Well, less than a minute left in the period, 49 seconds in the penalty. Blocker save, Wahlberg. Puck loose, Ostapina has it. He'll slip away from pressure here and flick it back to center. That'll force the Redcaps to tag up. 41 seconds left in the period. Now Severns a shot, gloved down by Wahlberg, and sensing trouble, he'll put the big old mitten on that for a face-off. 32 seconds left in the period, 29 left in the power play. So both teams set for the draw. It's won by the Redcaps. Back to the point for Leverington. He puts a shot on it, wobbles towards the net. Oh, and sprawling on it is Wahlberg. Oh, what a job there by the Albatross netminder. So face-off coming up again out of the Albatross zone. 25 seconds left in the period. Puck to the point again, Leverington. Again a drive, Leverington. Tied up on the shot, and it bounces into the corner. Ostapina gets to it, but he's pressured, forces it back to center. Redcaps have to tag up. They do, back into the offensive end now. Leverington, another shot. He bar down. Oh, there it is. Tyler Leverington scores one on the power play. Oh, you got me too. And that brings the Redcaps to within 2 with 8 seconds left to go in the game. Both teams set on the draw. Leverington has it. Played ahead for Penny into the offensive end. Penny chugs along off the near boards. Pressure by Ostapina, turned over the other direction, sent all the way down. And there you have it, folks. There's your final from game number 1. So the final in game number 1, it's Albatross 8, it's Redcaps 6. What an exciting contest in the first game, but holy cow, do we got a second game coming up for you. It's me taking on my neighbor, Joe Malloy, in the cul-de-sac championship of the universe. Don't go anywhere. What's sure to be a thrilling contest coming up here in a few minutes. In the meantime, check out all the rest at FMAhockey.com.